Hi guys, welcome to my channel once again, Calculus FX, where we discuss basically about trading, and I'll be teaching you guys technical analysis on how to trade your forex and your cryptocurrencies. I did this video previously and this is going to be a part 2 of it. So without much waste of your time, let's jump to the video. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and press the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I drop a new video. And also please do share the video to people that are struggling on how to trade the forex and the crypto market, that don't know how to trade with technical analysis. They'll learn from it because it's going to go a long way in helping me promote my channel, which is USD, JPY, BTC, and I think gold. So we'll go to that chart first and analyze and see if the market went like I said or went as cleared out. Let's go and see. Wow, this is GBP USD, USD JPY. Wow, 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 wow. As you can see, I drew this chart. Was it not the last on my last for my last video? That was when I drew this my diagrams one, and you can see how the market went. Look at how it respected this level. Wow. Wow, this is going to be a very huge profit. Look at how it respected this level. Wow, wow, wow. Now let's wow. Presently this is 163 pips that has been made from this trade. 163 pips. This is a very good trade. Look at how it respected the level and it's going back up. That's why I told you guys you need to learn how to trade technical analysis. Like, it's very good. Look at, and it seems like I said yesterday that if you didn't watch this video, it's up there. You can go back and watch my previous video when I said this USD might be going back up to test this trend line. Yeah, it might actually not get to the trend line. Might get to this side and reverse back, but at least I knew it was going to go back up. It might get to this side and start retracing back down, or you might get to this side, do some consolidation, get to trend line and start retracing back down. But I told you when it gets to the trend line, I'll know what happens. Or if it doesn't get there, if eventually it gets to these levels here, then I'll know what to do. But you can see that I told you the trade might reverse back up, and it did. So you can see how technical analysis is good. That is it for USD JPY, and the trade respected the level. Though there's a fake out here, but we went back up. That's why if there's any fake out on a trade, on a level or a trend line, it's good to wait and see what is going to happen there, because it might fake you out and go back the other position, the other direction. So USD JPY is going as planned and was drawn from the previous video. It was drawn from the previous video where I drew the levels. I always told you that it might be coming back to test this downtrend line. It might just be a very huge drop on USD JPY because it has been touching the trend line right from the past. There've been some touches on the trend line. Let me check the weekly time frame. There've been some touches on the trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the inner trend line. It might come and break this inner trend line and go to the outer trend line. But as you trade every day, you get to see what is going to happen. So USD JPY is a very good trade. So now let's go to BTC and see what happened from the previous chart I drew. So this is BTC trade from the previous chart. Let's see what happened. Wow, you see, look at BTC too. BTC came to and respected this. It respected this structure here and the trend line. This is just basically using trend line and structure to trade. Look at how it respected the trend line and the structure. This is the 1 hour. Look at how it respected the trend line and the structure. Look, look at the fake out, and it started coming back down. I expected this structure and it came back down to this side. It broke the trend line, but you expected the structure. So if you are a good trader, you should know after a break of trend line, you should look at the structure. If it's going to break, if it breaks this structure, then I will know if you keep going up. If you break the structure to this particular side here, I should know I should keep looking for more buys. But it broke the structure, fuck you out, and it started coming back down. So that is a good trap. It's going to trap the retail traders this way. And I also want to teach you how to place your trade on the lower time frame. So let's go to the lower time frame and see how I would have placed this trade when I saw it coming back down. This is the lower time frame, 15 minutes. Let's see how I would have placed this trade. So if I wanted to place this trade, I would have entered from here, from this particular break of this structure here, on particular break of this consolidation. Then I'm going to put my stop loss around this area, and my take profit one will be around this first higher low. This is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. On this first higher low, if okay, of which very soon I'll be teaching you guys how to trade RIS, which is relative strength index. But that's how I used to know how to figure if the market is going to be a reversal trade. So let's take this slowly so that you get to understand how I do my technical analysis first, then how I draw my trend line, how I draw my structures. Then with time, as time goes on, I'll teach you guys how to do my Fibonacci, how I do my Fibonacci, how I set up my 50 EMA and my RIS, relative strength index. But for now, if I wanted to take this, I'll drop my stop loss here, entry point. Then my first take profit will be here. Second take profit will be at this higher low, second higher low. Once it gets to this side, I'm going to close some positions, then wait for it to break. If it breaks, then I'll enter another position. That is how I take my trade on BTC. I actually took this trade on BTC, and though I didn't open a big lot, but I made some money from it. So you see, that is it. BTC2 went as planned. Then let's go to, I think I did my technical analysis on gold too. Let's check gold and see what is happening. Wow, look at gold. Gold too respected the structure. It did like a fake out, as if it wanted to go continue going to the upside. It came back and broke down. That is what we are talking about. It came back and broke down. That's why you need to understand how to really trade this market. But gold can be very deceitful. Gold can be very, if you should put your trend line here, you will see that it came to do some double touch around this area, and it's coming back down, and it came back to touch this trend line. So gold can be very deceitful. That's how gold played out. And you can see the huge sell from gold. The huge sell from gold. So you see, this technical analysis thing, it works. You just need to understand how to really do it. It really works. Wow. So if I want to place this gold trade on the 15-minute chart now, I'll come here. From this side, it started coming back down. Once it breaks this particular structure here, once it breaks this structure here, it shows it's going to keep coming back down. I'm come back here and put my stop loss around this area. My stop loss will be around this lower high that is here on top of the structure. Then my first take profit will be on this lower low, this first lower low here. Then as it keeps going down, I keep trailing the stop, until it gets to my second stop loss, which should be on this second lower low around somewhere around here. Then this will be my third stop, I mean take profit, second take profit, third take profit. So that's how you keep trailing it till you make all your profits. So you see gold 2 went just as planned, and I think I did some structures on some other trades today. Let's go there and see what I actually did today. And what I noticed is you see EUR USD, AUD USD, EU, AU and GU, they mostly go the same way. If EU is going bearish, in most cases AU will be going bearish. Let's look at AU. You see it's also going bearish. And let's look at GBP USD. You can see too is going bearish. So they mostly trade the same way. Sometimes you can go to, if you don't understand the clear picture of EUR USD, maybe you did your technical analysis of EUR USD and you don't understand where the market might go to, you can go to AUD USD and do your technical analysis too. If you figure out where the market is going to, then that means EU and GU might be going the same way. So you can use that to get tips on how to place your trade. Let's check my red list and see. Okay, I think I did a fresh technical analysis on USD CHF. Let's go to the monthly time frame and see how I did it. All right, we're here. Okay, as you can see on this monthly time frame, how I did the technical analysis here was I started looking at the support and resistance. Like now, this is what this side is, what is a support, and this is also a support. That was how I got this my first structure. This side is also a support. That's how I got this first structure. Then on the final, before the market started retracing, what led to this retracement? If you should go to the monthly, if you take your chart backward, at least this is where the market ends. So there's a high possibility that anytime the market gets to this side, there might be another retracement back to the upside, which is going to be a double touch. So you need to mark this particular venue that it happened and take it to the front. So you'll be able to know anytime you get to this side, you will know there's a structure that might take it back up. That is why I placed this particular structure around here. And on this support, there's another structure, and where again, and on the ISI, there's another structure. This is the support, this is the support, and then these are resistance. That is why I placed this particular structure on this last ISI. Then I went to the weekly time frame. Then I went to the weekly time frame and I picked some support and resistance. Again, multiple support and resistance. Look at, this is the resistance. This is the resistance. This is the support, resistance. That's why I drew this structure here. This is a support, support. I did this. So that's how I drew my structures on the weekly and the monthly time frame. Then I went to the daily time frame, like I said earlier on, and I pick my lines. I pick it from the tips. I drew my first trend line from the down to the up, from the tip of some of the this thing, bars will surely shoot out. Some of the candles are going to shoot out, but never mind, it's just a fake out. It is just a fake out. That's why you need to know how to trade fake out using maybe Fibonacci or relative strength index. So, and navigating through your higher time frame, so you really know if the market wants to sell or buy. So I placed my trend line on all the tips from the low to the high. Then on the second part, so I place my trend line on all the tips. So anytime it gets to this point, I might know if there's going to be a retracement or there's going to be a break. That is how I did my trend line on the daily. Then on the 4 hours, I came to the 4 hours and I did the same thing I did on the weekly. I'm going to be dropping a course very soon to explain further on how to do your structures. In case you don't understand support and resistance, I'll explain very, it will be very clear on that on the course. So this is it. Support, 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 resistance, resistance. So that's how I do my structures around all these candles. Look at support, 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 resistance, resistance. That's how I did it. Now, and you can see the picture is very clear. And this, and most cases, you need to learn how to trade any M shape or M or W, M or W value, because it mostly happens here. Look at double touch it and there's a drop down, there's a double touch here, there's a drop down. So that is it. And if I like, I can also draw a structure around here because I can see it's respected. Practice make perfect, guys. Practice make perfect. You need to practice this so you understand it very well. So that is that. You can see the market is respecting all this support and resistance. That is how I have to draw my structures around it. And also respected this trend line. So anytime there's a break, you know where to enter. Maybe you use your bullish confirmation candle or hammerhead, doji, any of them, you use them. You need to learn, you need to go and know how to understand candles and what they do too. So you can use it to back up your technical analysis. And also there's a tool I use to trade technical analysis and I use for my traders now. It's called currency heat wave. I'll show you the tool right on my phone. Currency heat wave. Let me show you. This is the tool. Focus. Look at currency heat wave. This is how it looks. Go to your Android phone and download it, and you can pay for the pro version of it. What, how much did I pay? But though you can use the free version, but the free version just to get an insight on how to navigate time frames. Let's say you are trading the higher time frame now, and from the pro version you can go to the higher time frame of the app and trade. Look at how it is. If USD is if USD is looking bigger, maybe let's say you are trading USD to USD JPY. If USD is looking bigger from the chart, that means there are more buys, there are more sell than buys. So you can capitalize on what you see from your analysis, then place a trade on it. It will just guide you in how to take your trade. So from the time frame, when you pay for the pro, you get the multiple time frame option. If you are trading the weekly, you are trading the daily, you are trading the monthly, you can use it to back up your analysis and capitalize on your trade. Look at it. Go and get technical currency ETF. It's very good app to help you on your trading arsenal. So this is it on USD Chef, and right now there might be a buy down to this trend line, then to come back down. It might break the trend line and keep going back up. So just understand how this really happens. This video, I don't want to make this video as long as yesterday video. It's just a continuation of what I did yesterday. So let's look at one more chart that I drew my technical analysis on. Let's look at USD JPY. Yes, I also drew some analysis from here. Let's go to the monthly time frame. How I drew these structures. So you can see from the monthly time frame, I did I drew my first structure on all the resistance, and there's also some support on this other side. If I should draw it down to this side, you see that also support of this and this, resistance of this, support, resistance, and co. If I like, I can put another structure around here because I can see this is the ISI on this currency pair. Let me put another structure here. not this now, don't make it too big. Don't make it too big. I'm going to change the color as usual. So here is it from the monthly time frame. Then on the weekly time frame, I did just the same. Picking structures, support and resistance structures. See it, all the touches, I just look at them and I drew my structure. All the touches, all the touches, all the touch. If I should draw it to this one, you see touches, you see touch this particular structure around there, all the touches. That is how I got all these structures here, because they might be respected since they were respected in the past. So I went to the daily and I did my trend line as usual. You can see I did my trend line. All the trend line were drawn. Even this trend line that was coming from down, I think I got this trend line from, let me look at the daily again. Yeah, all right. This trend line was got it from weekly. This and this. If I like, I can draw another trend line around it. I don't like my chart being messy. I like to keep my chart clean without too much drawings. So on the 4 hours, where I take my trade from, on the 4 hours, yes, there are other structures where I take my trade from. Look at all the resistance were taken and the supports they were taken out. All the resistance and support were taken out. So that is how I did it. So from here I can know when to look for. Look at how the market got to this support level, and it's also a trend line touch. That is why sometimes you need to have like 2 to 3 confirmations for you to take a trade. There's a support touch around here, there's also a trend line touch, and maybe when you get to your currency heat wave, this app, you might see that on this particular currency EUR is stronger. That is why there's a buy. Let me look if it is still stronger than JPY. Okay, now as you can see, look at EUR, which is the yellow bar, is still stronger than JPY. So they'll continue to be a buy until it gets lesser. So since you are trading on the 4 hours, you might just go to the multi time frame, go to the 4 hours chart, which is this. Look at this is the 4-hour chart, and there's a strong buy on EUU. Look at EUU. There's a strong buy on it, and it's stronger than JPY. JPY is almost closed. It's almost closed out, so there'll be a strong buy on it. That's why the market keep buying. So I will advise you to go and get this currency heat wave, so you can join into your trading as now and know when to place a trade. So this video will be as long as the previous one. It won't be as long as the previous one. It's just making people understand technical analysis very well. My next video might still be on technical analysis, because I want to make people really understand how to do so. But you don't need to just watch my video and stop there. You need to go and practice and practice and practice. I'm going to drop my WhatsApp link and my Telegram link on my channel, so you can go there and message me if you find anything difficult that I can help you out with. Thanks for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get notified. And please share my content so it can be reached by others. Thanks and bye.